Willie.
Yep.
And we are ready to go. The Vikings will be shooting on the east end of the court, going from our left, shooting on our left side. Ready to go. Action and controlled by Abilene. They have the first tip. Comes down in the hands of Burton. She drives side of the lane, kicks it out. Left-handed shot is no good. Rebounded by Haxton, and we're underway. Vikings with the ball on the one shot out. Bryant has it, gets it off to Franklin. Franklin around to Carrington Haxa. Back across to Bryant. Bryant drives in the lane, kick out to Carrington. Three-pointer, swish, and Arn Reinert CPA three-pointer on the first possession.
Always great to see that first basket fall. Let's see if they can keep him going.
Nicely done, and there's a three. Abilene missing. Carrington gets the rebound and gets cut off by Burton, but brings it into the front court to her sister, Kira. Kira's the senior, Carrington the sophomore. Bryant has it outside, takes it over to Carrington, hands it off. Man-to-man defense by the Cowgirls, trying to get the steal, but Carrington holds on to it. Kira three-pointer, bouncing around, no good. Rebound, Willie. Quickly up to Burton. Burton left side drive, shot, good. Little contact there.
Yeah, they just went right in transition and, could have caught a foul there, but Vikings catch a break.
2-3. Vikings with the lead and the basketball. Kira into the front court. Between the circles, still on the dribble. Guarded closely by number one, Holmes. Gets it off still with his dribble. Kick it out to Carrington. Another three. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Burton inside. Looking up court to her teammate. Gets it up to Holmes. Holmes quickly picked up by Carrington. Off to Burton. Burton drives. Shot off the glass. Good. Burton's got two baskets, all four of the Cowgirls' points. 4-3 lead for the Cowgirls. Off it goes to Carrington, baseline, far side. Cross-court pass to Bryant. Bryant with it, wanted to drive the lane. Good defense by Vopat. Back to Kira, between the circles now, out near the half-court circle. Left-handed pass to Bryant. Picks it up on the dribble. Looking over to the top of the key to Carrington. Carrington has dribbled, so she can't dribble now. I thought that was going to be a double dribble, but they didn't call it. Off to Bryant in the lane. Kick out to Clark. Out to Kira Haxton. Kira with the dribble drive on the side. And run into by Holmes. And it'll be a foul. First personal of the game on Beth Holmes.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Vikings try to get it inside to Bree Franklin, Lana Clark. Haven't really done that so far.
I'm surprised. I don't want to see him get it into Franklin.
Yeah.
Franklin's got some size advantage inside there. Kira needing to get it in, goes cross-court to Franklin, way out top with the ball. Now she'll drive side of the lane, pull up, kick out to Bryant. Bryant drive, her shot blocked, and it'll be a foul. And Bryant will have two shots. First foul on Burton. We're at Smoky Valley High School for the opening game of the 2018-2019 season. Bryant's free throw swishing right through there. And second one no good, but Lana Clark gets a nice rebound, gets it off to Ellie Brumbaugh, who checked in. Off to Kira, top of the key, near side to Bryant. Her three-pointer too strong. Rebound Willie inside. Brumbaugh, first sub off the bench for the Vikings. First sub for either team. Burton has it, gets it off to Holmes. They'll set their offense. Vikings are man-to-man. Moving around. Oh, there is somebody else that came in for Abilene. Number 10 came in. Hayes.
Yeah, that's Jenna Hayes.
Off and go. Bad pass, but tipped away, but Holmes hangs on to it. Back to Hayes.
Good defense by the Vikings. Active hands.
Back to Holmes. Looked at a three. Didn't trigger. Drives, gets it off to Willie. Willie's drive in the lane, and she's going to be fouled.
Yeah, that was a good take by Willie, and a smart foul there to avoid the easy layup.
And the free throw by Willie is good. Abilene back on top, 5-4. Maria Apel coming in for the Vikings. Franklin out. And second one no good, rebounded by Bryant. Bryant quickly up in transition to the front court, gets it off to Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh, top of the key, near side to Haxton. Just on the weave offense. Haxton loses it momentarily, but regains the dribble. He'll pick it up now on the far side wing. Needing somewhere to go, he'll get some help. Gets it off to Clark, back to Haxton. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Vikings trail by 1, 5-4. Off it goes to Brumbaugh. Pressure defense by the Cowgirls. Shot missing. Rebounded by Bryant. Bryant in the lane. Little floater. Short. Rebound off to number 33. That's Lilliard. And here comes the Cowgirls. Off to Burton. Cross court. Willie. Shot from 3. Swish. 3-point shot by Willie. She's got 4. And Abilene's lead is 8-4 on the Vikings. Bryant gets it off to Clark, back to Bryant, right in front of the Abilene bench, over to Kira Haxton. 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Vikings down by 4. Quickly, it was just a one. Oh, there's nice give and go. Beautiful, and a shot on a finish by Brumbaugh.
Yeah, great cut by Ellie Brumbaugh. Get inside and just a great pass.
Holmes kicks it out to Willie, and Willie travels. Turnover. Are you keeping track of turnovers?
Yeah, I think that was just the first. I think that's the first one of the game.
I think it is too,
yeah.
But I wasn't sure. Also checking in for the Vikings, Kaylee Ryan. Is it Kaylee?
Yep. Yeah, and the Vikings are subbing a lot early. I think this team's going to have a lot of depth, and that'll be huge for them.
So on the court for the Vikings now, it's Ryan, Apel, Brumbaugh, Haxton, and Haxton. A little question on the substitution maybe here or something. What do we got going on? Both the officials, 2 of the officials are over on at the scores table. I don't know if somebody's got a wrong number or a missing number.
Well, maybe that's a technical foul if you don't have somebody in your book that subs in.
So they're checking the number in the book to make sure it's right.
Yep, they're going to call technical foul on Abilene here. Looks like they didn't have one of their players in the book.
So it is a technical foul for having the wrong number in the book. They get it corrected. That's a coach's responsibility to check the book beforehand, even if it can be different in the program. Programs are not always right. We know that.
Yeah.
So a technical foul has been assessed. That'll be a team foul.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been a good start for the Vikings. Trail by 2 here, but done some nice things. This technical is certainly going to help.
So Brumbaugh will get the technical free throws. I guess it's 2. And the first one is good. Well, a basket and then 2 technical free throws. Oh, she missed a second. But it gets 1 technical free throw, gets the ball, gets the score back to 1-point game. 7 for the Vikings, 8 for Abilene. Looking back at last year's score, it was 17-2 after the first quarter. It's a nice score this
time. Yeah, it's
time.
a better start this time.
And then we get the ball, too. So Ellie Brumbaugh will bring it up into the front court. Her older brother, Cole, plays on the Varsity boys team. Baseline goes to Kira, looking into Ryan. Ryan double-teamed on the baseline, gets it knocked away and turns it over. And now a foul on Apel. And she gets up there and pressures too much.
It was a good job to get it down low against that 1-3 zone, but there just wasn't much to do once it got in there.
So her first, team second. I missed one of the fouls on somebody. Abilene with it on the wing, gets it into number 22. Libby has checked in. Here's Willie with the drive, and she scores. Hannah Willie is on the scoreboard again. She's got 6 points. It's 10-7. Abilene with the lead. Kira gets it across court to Ellie. Brumbaugh back to Haxton. Haxton on the dribble. Abilene has gone zone right now. Brumbaugh baseline to Apel. Maria Apel cross court to Haxton.
Great passing.
Kira Haxton with a 3. Too strong. Rebound. Brumbaugh had it, but it goes off of her hand out of bounds. Turnover, Vikings.
That was a really good three-point look. Didn't go down, but it was created by great passing. They're moving the ball quick against this 1-3-1 zone. That's what you need to do.
Haven Shugren in for the first time, replacing Kira Haxton. Carrington will stay in. Also, Bree Franklin back in. So it's Franklin, Brumbaugh, Carrington, Haxton, Shugren, and Apel on the court right now for Smoky Valley. Vopat back in for the Cowgirls off to Burton. Burton looked at a three, didn't trigger. Carrington guarding her closely. Vikings man-to-man. 2:25 left to go, first quarter. Inside to Vopat, kick out. And we got a slap on the arm by one of the Vikings. That would be
Haven Shugren.
Haven.
Yep.
And it goes to Libby. Around it goes on the outside to Lilliard. Now back to Burton. Burton looking for Vopat, guarded closely by Brumbaugh. Brings it back outside, near side to Holmes. Holmes looking in, guarded by Shugren. Cross court it goes to Libby. Libby looking. Inside it goes to Burton. Burton on the lane, blocked partially by Franklin, but she's going to whistle for the foul. And Bree Franklin will pick up the foul. 2 shots coming up for Abilene. Burton and Willie have done all the scoring for Abilene in this first quarter.
Burton caught Bree Franklin in a bad spot and made a nice move, and she's going to get 2 free throws.
And they are shooting free throws good. 2 for 2. 11-7 lead for the Cowgirls. Second free throw crawls in there. You got them both. 12-7. Substitutions for the Vikings. Clark back in, Gerlach in for the first time.
Abilene's got a man press going. Let's see how the Vikings handle this.
10 Vikings have already played in. Get it into Gerlach. Gerlach back over to Haxton. Has it knocked away. It'll stay with the Vikings. Minute 55 now to go here in the first quarter. A very competitive quarter for the Vikings. Haven to get it into Carrington. Back to Haven. Haven with it under the Viking, or the Abilene goal. I'm going to have to hurry and get it up into the front court. Yeah. Gerlach picks the ball up and gets across. Just Coach Vanderweg calls timeout, so he knew it was going to be close. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here as the Vikings were. He had that count going in his head.
Yeah.
And with the official right there, that's probably a good timeout. Mm-hmm. How much school's left before break?
We got about 3 full weeks after this week, so we go a little bit longer this year. I think our last day is Friday the 21st.
Really? Go all the way to Friday?
I think basketball's done that Tuesday, but yeah, we go to that Friday.
I wonder if the schedule on the back? Yeah, it is on the back. We go to southeast of Saline on Tuesday, then home on Friday, then we go to Heston, then we're home with Halstead on the 14th, and then go to Hoisington on the 18th. So lots of games before the break. Vikings will get it now at half court. Shugren will key it in. Looking for Franklin, going and goes back to Franklin in the backcourt, and she'll bring it into the front court. Oh, and she trips, but she didn't. Now, that's not a travel because she never lost her pivot foot. I don't agree with that call, but we have to live with it because he's the one with the whistle. But she went down, but she never changed. She never changed her pivot foot.
Kind of a good job by Bree Franklin to keep her pivot foot.
Yeah.
But,
I unofficially have them for 3 turnovers. It's probably more than that. Down by 5, minute 30 left to go. With the ball is number 10, Hayes. She's been in once before. Now back over across to Holmes. Holmes inside, and a pushing foul on Carrington. Nothing else you can do, Carrington. That's not a bad foul. I'll live with that every day. Her first, team 5th. Willie to put it in, gets it to Holmes, outside to Vopat. Vopat on the dribble across the top of the key. Round over to Willie. Willie with a little forearm shiver on Carrington. Now it goes out to Holmes. Minute 11 left to go here in the first quarter. Abilene with the ball, leading by 5. Willie outside on the wing, far side, free throw line extended. Now her drive into the middle, loses the handle. Had it knocked away momentarily by Franklin. Now a dribble drive by Holmes, gets double teamed. Ball loose, but picked up by Vopat. Under a minute we go.
They could use a stop here, try to finish this quarter strong.
Willie kicks it out to Vopat. Around it goes to Holmes. Holmes looked at a three, didn't trigger. Willie will drive in the lane. Willie's little floater in the lane, missing. Bree Franklin with a nice, strong rebound. Carrington quickly up to Lana Clark. Her shot up, too strong. A lot of contact there, nothing called. And quickly we go the other way, up to Holmes. Holmes inside to Hayes. Shot missing. Rebound, crashing the boards. Lana Clark comes away with it. Here comes Kira with 20 seconds left to go. Kira all the way to the baseline on the dribble, still outside the three-point line. Off it goes to Clark. Clark across to Carrington. Carrington will bring it at the top. It's only 10 seconds now left to go. Get a shot, girls. Off it goes to Gerlach. Gerlach on the far side wing, extended. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Kira, long three, no. And that is the end of the first Clark and Franklin to start the quarter. Abilene will come out with Vopat, Burton, Hayes, Holmes, and Willie. Vikings get the first possession. Haxton has it tipped away back to Bryant. She'll save it. They come out in a 1-3-1 trapping defense. There's Bryant driving to the lane. Little floater in the lane. Good. Ashton Bryant with...
Great job by Ashlyn Bryant. She went right off the dribble there and got a nice look.
She had a free throw earlier, now a field goal. Now the Vikings get the steal.
There you go.
I had Abilene for only 2 turnovers. This is their third. Here's Carrington. And Carrington will get fouled. Well, that'll be on Holmes. And that'll be her second, I believe. Yep, they put up 2, so that's her second foul. Kira Haxton with it, top of the key. Holmes guarding her. They've gone back to man-to-man. They're switching up their defense a lot, but the Vikings are handling it well. Ashton Bryant on the dribble, loses the handle momentarily, gets it back off to Franklin. Franklin loses it, gets it back on the dribble. Guarded closely by Hayes. Clark goes and gets it, and Clark gets tied up. And on alternating possession, it'll go to Abilene, turnover Vikings.
Yeah, good hustle by Lana Clark there, but Vikings have kind of struggled against this man defense early.
Well, they pressure when Franklin picked up that ball. Hayes was right body to body, and it was really should have been a foul, I think, but they're letting them play a little bit. Yeah. Although there's still 5 and 4 fouls. Vikings have 5 team fouls, Abilene with 4. Off it goes to Willie. Willie's driving the lane, shot too strong, rebound strong by Franklin. Quickly up to Kira. Kira in the front court, off to Bryant. Bryant looking for Clark, not there. Off it goes to Kira. She'll dribble between the keys and set up the offense. 6.5 minutes left to go. Vikings down by 3. Clark out to Haxton. Kira. Kira with it on the dribble. Up to Franklin at the elbow. Looking for a backdoor cut. Not there. Gets it off to Carrington. Franklin goes rolling on the side of the lane. Across court to Bryant. Bryant back to Kira Haxton. Outside this defense, man-to-man by Abilene. Still looking underneath Carrington. Nicely
Great
done.
Job. It's an awesome pass by Lana Clark and put in a great position for Carrington to get the easy 2.
Vikings down by 1. That's quickly erased as Burton, or excuse me, yes, it was Burton. Hits her first 3. Back up by 4 is Abilene. Kira on the dribble, cross court to her sister Carrington, launching the 3, baseline too strong, but Bryant with the weak side rebound, and Carrington has it go right between the wickets. Darn it. A nice cross court pass, but it ended up in a turnover. It kind of bounced right at her feet. Yep. Emmy Riles in for the first time. That's 11 players now for the Vikings that have been in the game already. Also checking back in for... Well, that's 35. I don't have a 35 in my program. Wonder who that is. Yeah. Do some research for us, maybe. And that's a foul on the Vikings, I believe. Might be on 33. That's Bree Franklin, so that's 2 on Bree. Take your headset off and go see if you can get it from her. Up top it goes to Vopat. Vopat man-to-man. Off to it goes to Burton. Around it goes to number 35. Now to Vopat. Back to Burton. Burton near side to Holmes. Holmes looking at it against Bryant. Kick out. Willie, and Willie travels on the baseline, turnover number 4. And the mystery player is?
Hannah Snowball.
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 Well, I got her as 14 in my program.
Yeah.
So Snowball.
Yep.
Well,
quite the last name.
That may be the one that had the technical then. I thought she was in earlier, but I missed her. Vikings almost throw it away in the front court, but don't. Down by 4, 15-11. Emmy Riles with it. Cross court it goes to Clark, and it's over her head. Kira too strong a pass. Turnover number 5, I believe.
Yeah, I have him for 6, but...
You have a 6? Okay, yeah. I'll take that. And you have Abilene 4?
I just have 3 for Abilene.
Oh, I'm marking it on the wrong one. No wonder. I have us for 6 as well. Okay. We'll get it straightened out here eventually.
Yeah.
Willie with it, guarded by Kaylee Ryan back in. Burton drive, kick out to Holmes, around top to Willie. Willie out top with the key with the ball on the dribble. Guarded by Ryan. Man-to-man Vikings all the way so far. Off it goes to Vopad, almost loses the handle. Now over near side to Burton. Burton with the left-handed dribble against Kira. Off it goes to Holmes. Holmes in the lane, traffic, and she gets fouled, and Holmes will have 2 free throws coming up. Foul is on 22. That's Kaylee Ryan, her first. Free throw, no good for Holmes. Kira out. Ellie Brumbaugh back in. Second free throw, no good as well. Emmy with the rebound. The 2 misses by Abilene. Their first of the game. They were 3 for 3 before that. Bryant with it between the circles from Emmy Riles. 4:04 left to go. And pass stolen away and jump ball, and it'll stay with the Vikings, so it won't go as a turnover. Viking basketball.
They've played well on defense. Start of the second quarter, got to get some shots to fall, and we could have a really good game on our hands.
33 back in, that's Lilliard. So Lilliard and Snowball and Willie and Holmes, and here comes Ashton Bryant, and Ashton is fouled. That'll be the 4th team foul on Abilene. That'll be on Burton. And that'll be her second. Emmy gets it into Ellie Brumbaugh, back to Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh on the dribble out top, now inside, knocked away, but saved by Emmy. He'll give it off to Brian to reset at the 3:45 mark. Trailing by 4, 15 Abilene, 11 Smoky Valley. Ashton, off it goes to Brumbaugh, far side wing. She's capable of shooting a long 3-pointer. Off it goes to Ryan. Ryan shot, good. Got the friendly roll.
Yeah. There you go, get the ball inside and take the easy ones.
Quickly the other way. Burton looked at a shot. Snowball around to Willie. Vikings within 2 now, 15-13. Burton on the dribble drive, side of the lane, kick out to Holmes. Holmes baseline drive, she's double teamed. And a 2-handed check by Ryan, and that'll be her second foul. And that'll be free throws coming up for Holmes, who just missed a pair. This is a 1-and-1. Holmes free throw. That one found the bottom of the net. She gets the bonus. Carrington back in, Emmy out. So Carrington, Kira, Bree Franklin, Apel, and Brumbaugh on the court right now for Smoky Valley. And both free throws good. After missing 2, she makes 2. Back to a 4-point lead, 17-13. Nice cross-court pass to Carrington. Carrington in the lane, kick out to Apel. Her shot short, missing, and going the other way. Rebound Abilene is Lilliard. Lilliard with it into the front court all the way to the side of the lane. Pass off to Snowball. Got it to go. Snowball with her first basket. Kira was not looking. I don't know what he did. She called it. The referee called her for a travel. That's turnover number
7.
7 for the
Starting to
Vikings.
be an issue for the Vikings. You need to take care of the ball.
Yeah, that was an unforced one, too. I don't know what she did. Gets it into Willie. Off it goes to Burton. Pass to Snowball. Ends up in the hands of Lilliard. Shot too strong. And rebound Ellie Brumbaugh. Vikings down by 6 now. Up to Haxton, Carrington. Back to Brumbaugh. Around to Apel. Around to Kira. 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Kira has it hammered. Looked like a foul. Nothing called. Here's Kira again. This time she'll get fouled. And Kira will have 2 free throws.
Well, good job by Kira to go in the lane not once but twice. And on the second time she gets the foul that she wanted, she's going to get 2 free throws.
That foul on Snowball, her first. 2:22 left to go. Kira, free throw, just short. Gerlach in, Brumbaugh out. 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. 19 Abilene, 13 Smoky Valley. Back after this 30-second timeout.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Bank of Tesket. Generations of confidence, relationships for life. With locations in Lincoln, Salina, Tesket, and Lindsborg. The Bank of Tesket. Member FDIC.
We're the Bank of Tesket.
Do you feel the need for seed? Now is the time to get in touch with Phelps Seed, your Pioneer sales professional. When you buy before December 5th, you'll not only enjoy Pioneer's award-winning seed and technology, but you'll save big bucks with their early pay discount. Call Phelps Seed, with you from the word go.
Second Haxton free throw finds the bottom of the net. Vikings have 14. Quickly up to Willie, her three-pointer, no, rebound Kira. Nice strong rebound by Kira. Haxton knocked away by Abilene. Turnover Vikings, number 8. Here comes Willie. And the ball goes out of bounds, and last touch by Willie. Turnover Abilene. That's number
4 for Abilene. It was a good job by Kira. She just wanted to take the charge, but ended up being in good position and forces the turnover.
Well, I think it would have been a charge if the official would have called the foul, but didn't. Here's Carrington going to race it up the sideline, gets it into the front court. Back, and a steal by an athletic Abilene Burton. Burton with it the other way. Burton all the way in, missing. Rebound Willie, and a jump ball called. Good hands by Lindsey Gerlach. The ball stays in possession of Abilene, but nice play by Gerlach.
Yeah, Vikings playing with a lot of energy here. They only find themselves down 5. Got to finish this half strong.
Willie will put it in for Abilene. 1:53 to go. Gets it in to Hayes, and Hayes travels. That's turnover number 5.
Yep.
I'll catch up here in a minute. I got 6 marked. We'll catch up here in a minute. Haxton, Gerlach, Clark, and Apel on the court for Smoky Valley for the last 1:51, unless they substitute. Abilene with a 19-14 lead. Kira into the front court to her sister Carrington. Carrington cross court to Kira, almost throws it away, but Kira goes to get it. Kira back to Carrington. Carrington looked alone. Here's off to Gerlach, back to Kira. 1:30 to go. Inside to Clark. She's double teamed, and they tie it up. Nice hands by Lilliard.
Good job to get it inside there. Abilene's kind of packing the paint, and really
when they go zone, they really do pack it in there. And Atlanta should have gone right up with the ball, but chose to fake once, and they latched onto the ball really quickly. Kira looked like she was going to trigger a 3. Didn't. Off to Carrington. Carrington's drive off to Clark. Little layup. Good.
An awesome little drive there by Carrington. She just dissed it to Lana Clark, and Lana with a nice finish. Nice
give and go by the Vikings. And a steal. Nobody ever really ended up with it. A missed shot, and now the Vikings get the rebound. Abilene did lose possession, but the Vikings finally got it back on the rebound. Under a minute we go. Vikings trail by 3, 19-16.
They could tie it up here with a 3-pointer.
Man-to-man defense by the Cowgirls. Kira 3, she must have heard you, but she missed. Willie with the rebound. Strong rebound up to Burton. Burton side of the lane. Kick out now outside the three-pointer. Lilliard from the elbow. Shot good. Lilliard gets her first basket. Back up to a 5-point lead now with 30 seconds left to go. 21-16. Kira in no hurry to get across the timeline. Watching that count as she goes. Abilene goes 1-3-1. They changed about every 2 possessions. They changed up their defense, making the Vikings aware of it. This is a good learning curve for the Vikings. Now Gerlach gets trapped in the corner and she's fouled. That's the 6th-team foul, so it will not be shooting.
Yeah, it's really been difficult for the Vikings to really find any rhythm on offense. And it's something that Abilene's trying to take advantage of.
Libby and Vopat back in, replacing their 2 best scorers. They don't want to get a foul with just 5 seconds left to go. Kira puts it in to Carrington for Kira. Carrington, three-pointer, too strong. And halftime is here. Our score at halftime, Abilene 21, Smoky Valley 16. We'll be back to wrap up this half for you after this timeout.
The Quarterback Club of Lindsborg is proud to support athletics in the Smoky Valley. Join us each Tuesday at 7 a.m. in the Bethany College cafeteria to hear from all the Vikings and Swedes sports coaches.
Game day starts and finishes at Farley's Bar and Grill in downtown Lindsborg. Located at 101 North Main, this upscale, one-of-a-kind establishment offers a wide variety of drink and food specials. Come try their jalapeno poppers, coconut chicken tenders, or their classic Monte Cristo. Then wash it down with an ice-cold beer or tall glass of wine. Farley's Bar and Grill at the corner of Lincoln and Main in downtown Lindsborg. Farley's, your game day headquarters for the Smoky Valley Vikings and Bethany Swedes. Auburn Pharmacy is your local hometown Lindsborg pharmacy, located at 216 North Harrison Street, proudly supporting the Smoky Valley Vikings and Bethany Swedes.
People's Bank and Trust is proud to support the Lindsborg community and the athletes at Smoky Valley High School and Bethany College.
Is accepting new patients for all members of your family. Well child care and health care management for acute and chronic conditions. Call the clinic for an appointment at 785-227-3371. Visit lindsborghospital.org for more information. Celebrating 75 years in 2019, we are your partner in healthcare.
The Old Stuga in downtown Lindsborg is celebrating 40 years in business. Home of the famous Brent Nelson sandwich. Visit them on South Main Street. Go Vikings and go Swedes.
At State Farm, when home and auto work together as a team, you score time and money. Call State Farm agent Anthony Hopkins, 785-472-4426 today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to Smoky Valley Gym. Don Binks along with Carson Byers and Jared Bass working the controls for us once again. Again, want to thank our sponsors, Midway Motors, Dr. Darrell Loader, Paul Mari for your Smoky Valley real estate needs, Lindsborg Family Dental Care, Viking Auto, Bank of Tesket, Scott's, Gallant Tire and Auto, Smoky Valley Booster Club, Yoder Lawn and Tree Care, Farmer State Bank, Arn Reinert CPA, also sponsor of the Arn Reinert CPA 3-point shot, Harry Mallory, CNL Heating and Cooling, and People's Bank and Trust. And we are ready for second half action. How about a couple of keys to the Viking victory if we can hang in there?
Well, I think they got to limit turnovers. 9 in the first half isn't great. And I was thinking they're just going to have to make shots. Shooting 33% in the first half wasn't great, but they find themselves in this game only down 5 here. And if those shots start to fall, we could have a really exciting finish.
We should have. I'm supposed to send my scores in. I forgot to do that. So we'll see here if we can find the right spot.
It'll be important for them to get out to a good start this third quarter. Really give the Vikings a lot of life going into the fourth.
Franklin, Kira Haxton, Carrington Haxton, Bryant, and Clark for Abilene. It's Willie and Vopat and Burton and Lilliard and Holmes. The same way both teams started the game Quickly up to Burton. Carrington knocks it away. Nice job. Vikings get a turnover to start with. Carrington, side of the lane, dribbles it off the foot of Willie. So each team with the turnover to start the second half. Got to limit it, and that's the way you got the steal, but you can't turn it right back over again. Abilene ball on the front court, leading by 5. Holmes kick it out to Willie. Willie on the dribble drive. Willie shot. Good.
It was a nice drive by Willie.
Beautiful drive. 23-16. Vikings trail by 7. Carrington into the front court, guarded by Vopat. That's a matchup they should take advantage of. They could get her, screen for her, and get her down the side of the lane. Almost a turnover by Kira to Ashton, top of the key between the circles. Ashton on the dribble. Holmes close enough to her now. She needs to get rid of the ball and throws it away. Slow bounce pass goes over there, and Abilene races out with the ball, and Burton gets the easy 2. So a mini 4-0 run for the Abilene Cowgirls, both off of Viking turnovers. Kira between the circles goes to Ashton Bryant. Ashton on the wing, off it goes to Clark. Clark with the dribble, back to Ashton. Ashton dribble, drive in the lane, kick out to Carrington. Carrington looking around, dribble drive now, kicking off to Bryant. Bryant with the dribble. Bryant with the shot, partially blocked. And it goes the other way. Short rebound by Vopat. Vopat kick it off to Lilliard. Near side to Holmes. Holmes looking for somebody cut and gets it off to Burton. It's a screen from Willie. Burton still with the dribble. Back it goes to Willie inside. And they've got 3 baskets right away. And Coach Vanderweg says, we need to talk about it. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside as well. 27-16. Abilene with the lead. Back after this timeout.
Area athletes and even weekend warriors have a big home field advantage. Salina Regional's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic. Working with athletes of every level to help prevent injuries or to heal through surgery and rehabilitation. You can count on Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic to get you back in the game. Led by orthopedic surgeon Dr. Timothy Hawks and sports medicine physician Dr. Matthew Pyle, along with an A-team of certified athletic trainers and physical therapists, Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic supports 5 area high schools, providing their athletes the highest quality, most timely care. At the school, on the field, or in our clinic, we're ready wherever and whenever you need us to help you get back in the game and keep you in the game. Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic. The home field advantage starts here. Visit us at salinaregionalsportsmedicine.com.
And quickly, the Abilene Cowgirls knock the ball away and get a basket by Burton. And just that quickly, they've got... And now we get an offensive foul on Carrington Haxton.
Well, certainly not the start the Vikings hoped for, with a lot of turnovers and got no rhythm on offense. And Abilene has taken advantage of scoring every opportunity.
Yeah, they haven't missed yet, I don't think. 29-16. Here's Willie. Nice block by Bree Franklin. Back to Willie. Cross court it goes to Vopat. Her little 10-footer. No. Rebound nicely by Bree Franklin. Bree Franklin has not scored in the game. She came in last year as a freshman and got some points. They just haven't gotten the ball in.
She hasn't even taken a shot.
And they're going to throw it into her, and it's quickly a pass, a steal. Shot up, missing. Rebound inside, tied up, and it'll be Viking ball on the alternating possession. Ouch. Brumbaugh in. Franklin and Carrington and Bryant out. Apel, Shugren, and Brumbaugh in. Viking basketball off of the missed shot. Kira has to get it in and does to Apel. Maria Apel quickly off to Brumbaugh to Clark. Oh, and you missed an easy one.
It was a good job by the Vikings to get it down there in transition.
Nice press break, but they just couldn't make it work. Here's Willie, shot missing. Really down by the littlest girl on the court, Ellie Brumbaugh. Ellie with it into the front court on the dribble drive. All the way to the baseline. Going to try to pass it into Apel, and it's stolen away. 12 or 13 turnovers now?
I have 14.
14.
Yep.
I missed one. There's a shot missing. Rebound. Maria Apel tied up now. No, it's going to be a foul.
Vikings catch a bit of a break there.
Yep.
But
foul on Lilliard, her second. The Vikings in need of some points. It was 21-16 at half. It's an 8-0 run to start the second half for Abilene. 1-3-1 zone this time. Kira with it near the Viking bench. Cross court to Brumbaugh. Back over to Kira. Stolen away by Burton. They can telegraph. They can see those passes. And nice foul by Brumbaugh. She wanted to make sure that she wasn't going to make that that easy shot.
And Abilene's just doing a really good job of forcing these turnovers. Getting out in passing lanes and running.
Nice crowd on hand from Abilene as well over there on the far side. First free throw by Burton. She was 2 for 2 in the first quarter. She had 9 points at halftime. She's already got 5 in this quarter, so she's got 14. Ryan back in. And she's got 15 that she makes. She's got a 6. They've got a 10-0 run going here to start the third quarter. Vikings put it in play. They got the ball from the official, but Abilene hadn't got their sub out yet. Hayes has come in, along with number 22, Libby. There's Brumbaugh. Kick it out to Chugrin, around to Kira Haxton, right in front of the Viking bench.
There you go.
Kira drive, a little floater, too strong, and Kira will have 2 free throws.
Well, good job there by Kira to penetrate that 1-3-1 zone. It's been there. Vikings haven't really taken advantage of it till there.
1 of 2 earlier in the evening was Kira. And good on the first one. Now 2 out of 3. That's the first Viking point of the second half coming in at the 4:24 mark. So 3.5 minutes without scoring. And second one, no. Rebound, Burton for Abilene. Quickly up into the front court. Vikings pick up man to man. Hayes around to Willie. Willie right in front of the Abilene bench looking for a cutting teammate. Now goes to Burton. Burton with the dribble. Side of the lane. Kick out. Holmes. Three-pointer in there. Holmes. Third three-pointer of the night for Abilene. They've doubled up the Vikings now. 34-17. There's a 5-point halftime lead. Three-pointer, Kira, no. Rebound, Willie kept it from going out of bounds. I thought sure it was going to run out of bounds, but it didn't. Nice quick hands by Willie. Burton with it on the dribble. Kicks it across court to Holmes. Holmes dribble drive. Holmes floater, no. Rebound, Franklin off to Brumbaugh. Ellie driving baseline. Oh, you got to be kidding me. A player control foul by Ellie Brumbaugh, and she got hip checked by the Abilene girl. I completely don't agree with that one.
Yeah, not a great call there. Certainly, Vikings could use all the help they can get, and that's not what they're looking for.
Do a little adjusting of the bench here. Coach can't be too far away from the end of the bench, so he's got to move his players down so he can be roaming around on the sideline. He said, "I got a lot to learn doing this. It's a new venture." 34-17. Abilene has raced out to a big lead here in the third quarter. Gerlach has checked in. Gerlach, Brumbaugh, Franklin, Ryan, and Carrington Haxton on the court. There's Willie on the drive. Still with the ball. Kick it out to Hayes. Her three-pointer. That found the bottom of the net. Hayes has a 3, and it's 37-17. And here's a steal by Willie. Vikings cannot telegraph those passes. Willie with another basket.
Yeah, 7 turnovers this quarter. Nightmare third quarter for the Vikings.
And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep this one right here. Talk a little bit about what's going wrong. And it's all turnovers. You can see those cross-court pass. You can see how you can see where they want to go, but they just can't. They got to fake or look different because they can't look and telegraph and then throw it over there because they're a quick team.
Yeah, and then Abilene, they're executing in transition. They're executing their half-court sets. Their shots are falling, and Smoky Valley's disarmed right now, and disappointing third quarter. But you got to keep fighting, try to get some stops, get the shots to fall, and keep playing.
We'll see what happens out of the timeout. It's a good timeout by coach. It's a learning curve here. Viking basketball. Carrington, Kira, Gerlach, Clark, Lana Clark, and Bree Franklin. On the court for Smoky Valley. Holmes, Hayes, Willie, Libby, and number 5, Bathurst has checked in. Her first time in the game. Round it goes to Clark, baseline 10-footer, in and out, no good, rebound. Somebody from the Vikings fouled on the rebound.
I think they got that on Lindsey Gerlach, fighting for the rebound down there.
So foul on the Vikings. Holmes brings it up into the front court. Baseline pass to Hayes. Hayes guarded by Clark. Kick it out to Libby. Over to Willie. Willie looking inside, looking directing traffic outside. Gets it over to Hayes. Hayes baseline to Holmes. Holmes looking inside. Vikings man-to-man. Good pressure defense. When they get him in the half-court set, they've been good. Here's Willie in the lane. Oh, she's got a friendly roll. Willie's got 8 1/4. She's got 8. Burton's got 6 and a couple of threes. It's a big second quarter, a 20-point second quarter. Here's Carrington, and she throws it over the head of Clark. Turnover. Vikings. Ouch.
Yeah, turnover 17 now.
You always get one ahead of me. I'm trying to keep them down.
Sorry.
No, you're accurate. I'm just wishing to not have so many turnovers.
I know.
And Burton gets fouled by Kira, two-handed check. And second foul on Kira, 16 foul. 41-17. Big second quarter for Abilene. 20 points, and the Vikings have 1, and now we got an offensive foul on Abilene. Libby got a little too aggressive with trying to get position. Vikings need to do something. They can get some points here. Kira with it on the dribble outside the outside the Abilene 1-3-1 zone. Cross court it goes to Carrington. Carrington up to the three-point line. Now dribbles around. Kick it out to Kira. Kira wasn't ready to step into that shot. Baseline to Carrington. Off to Clark. Around to Kira. Baseline Gerlach. Shot. Good. Nice two-pointer by Lindsey Gerlach. Her first basket of the night.
It was off a great ball movement. That led to that shot.
Absolutely. Burton with it for Abilene right in front of their bench, guarded by Kira. Off it goes to Bathurst. Back around to Burton underneath Holmes. Good defense, Smoky Valley. Kick out to Bathurst. Burton drive, shot missing, rebound Burton, shot up, good. She's got 8 in the quarter, 17 for the ball game. Kira on the drive, she's fouled, and it'll be out of bounds to Smoky Valley. That's Libby, and that's her third. Bryant and Riles back in. Kira and Carrington both out. 28 seconds is all that's left in the quarter. Bounce pass inside to Clark and a grab on the arm by Burton. It'll be her third. 5 team fouls apiece. Team fouls aren't a problem. It's the turnovers that's the problem. And points off of turnovers. Inside to Gerlach. Into Bree Franklin. Little floater in the lane. Too strong. Rebound, Abilene. Quickly up to Holmes from Burton. Holmes on the dribble. 15 seconds left to go. Directing traffic is Burton. Off to Holmes between the circles. He'll come back to Burton. Baseline to Snowball. Around to Burton. Shot. Three-pointer, no. Rebound, Gerlach. And that will be the end of the quarter. Our score after 3 quarters. The Vikings only scored 3. Turnovers are 17 for the Vikings or 18?
17. 17 to I just have 6 for Abilene.
I had them for 1 in the 3rd quarter, so.
Okay.
Off it goes now. A foul on the Vikings on the first possession. It's Riles, Bryant, Franklin, Clark, and Gerlach for Smoky Valley. That is on Lana Clark, her first. Team 6. Well, after this, they'll be shooting free throws. Inside it goes. Franklin with the foul. And 2 free throws coming up for Abilene. That'll be Franklin's 3rd. At the free throw line, number 33, Lilliard, and all around. And around and around. And finally falling. That was very close to falling out.
Yeah, kind of describes the second half of the Vikings there.
No.
Nothing going their way.
Nothing at all. Riles will bring it up into the front court. Just underway, 4th quarter. 45 now to 19. Willie out with over to Gerlach, inside to Franklin. Franklin, and she traveled. She jumped her feet. Yeah.
It was a good job to get it in there to Bree.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah, she took her first shot with just 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. You don't like to see that.
Vikings are going to put a little full court pressure on. Get it up and over to Vopat. Vopat with the dribble. Gets it off to Willie. They'll reset their offense. To Burton between the circles. Half a minute gone in the 4th quarter. 45-19. Abilene with the lead in the basketball. Willie. And we're going to call an illegal screen on Hayes. First foul, 6th team. Brumbaugh will replace Riles. Brumbaugh, Bryant, Gerlach, Franklin, and Clark on the court for Smoky Valley. Looking for something to make it work. And now a steal and tied up by Burton. Quick hands by Burton. Ashton crossed over that dribble right in front of her, and Burton quickly latched on to the ball. Stays with the Vikings on alternating possession. And Gerlach's going to get called for the screen.
It's been a lot of offensive fouls today on both teams, really. Not sure about all of them, but...
They're trying to play good, strong defense. They're not backing down on the defensive end. 7:05 left to go, 4th quarter. Willie with it against Bryant. Over it goes to Hayes. Long to Hayes, way short. And out of bounds, Smoky Valley basketball. And Gerlach and Clark out. Kira and Maria Apel come in for the Vikings. Looks like Coach Burton's going to clear her bench, or at least get 5 new people in, as Burton too aggressive guarding Bryant. And Sydney Burton will pick up her 4th foul. Now Bathurst and Libby and number 13 in for the first time, Meade. Bryant's free throw misses everything, but they're not going to call that. They just went ahead and left it alone. Abilene basketball. Holmes travels. We'll take that. Good pressure defense by the Vikings. Kira to Brumbaugh to bring it up court. Back to Kira to walk it across the timeline. 45-19. Kira with the dribble drive. Off the glass, no. April with the rebound. Kick out to Kira. Kira three-pointer, no. Rebound, Franklin. Franklin too strong on the rebound, or what?
Looks like it.
Yes.
Yep. It was a good little fake and drive there by Kira. Couldn't get it to go, and then just battling too hard on the boards there. Don't know about that call.
Yeah. Obviously, with in between the players, we can't see it over there, but certainly don't know what she would have done. And free throw missing. Rebound knocked out of bounds by last touch by Abilene. Knocked out. I thought it was going to be off of Kira, but said last touch by Abilene. So Smoky Valley basketball, 45 Abilene, 19 Smoky Valley. Kira outside, guarded by Holmes. Around it goes to April. April loses the handle and picked up by Holmes. Holmes on the dribble against Bryant. And the man Viking defense. 5:55 left to go. Fourth quarter. Broadhurst. Holmes kick out to Meade. Back to Holmes. Three-pointer baseline. Good.
That's just great offense by Abilene. Moving the ball around. People cutting all around, and they get an open three out of it.
Bryant with it for the Vikings on the wing. Out to Clark. Near side to Kira Haxton. Haxton with only 2 points in the game so far on 2 free throws. And a drive. Lots of contact on the drive. Nothing called, just out of bounds to the Vikings. Bryant out. Shugren in. Kira looking, still looking. Now goes out top to Brumbaugh. Over to Haven Shugren. Shugren with it. Passes off to Kira. Kira Haxton on it. Out to the top of the key. 5:15 to go. Brumbaugh, shoot that ball, Ellie. Off it goes to Haven, inside to Maria, and a push in the back by Abilene.
Yeah, Abilene's sagging off Smoky Valley, and I'd like to see Ellie Brumbaugh shoot that. They need to play with a little bit of confidence. Shoot the ball with a little bit of confidence.
April will have a 1-on-1 opportunity here. That's the second foul on Snowball. No, rebound. Lana hustling for it. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Abilene.
Good hustle there by Lana.
Here comes 5 more girls in for Abilene. Now, this is starters back in. Come on now, Coach Burton. You don't need to keep your starters in. Roth, though, a substitution. One of the girls in for the first time. .508 to go, fourth quarter. All the way out to Haven Shugren, top of the key. Near to Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh on the dribble, back to Haxton. Kira. Kira with it on the dribble. Kira all the way over to Shugren. Wanted to go inside to Clark and knocked away. And, ooh. All the rumble and tumble over there. Somebody got fouled, and somebody was the fouler, and I think it was Lana that's going to be guilty of the foul. So Lana Clark picks up her second foul. Gotta like to hustle.
Yeah, absolutely. Still fighting hard here. Hasn't been a great second half, but Vikings still competing.
Free throws for Lilliard. Made 2 earlier in the quarter. Makes 3 for 3 now in the quarter. 6-1 the scoring in the quarter. No, we haven't scored. And they have scored 7.
Yeah, only 1 field goal this whole second half for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's not good. 16-21 at halftime. We got 19 on the board now. Haven Shugren lob inside to Franklin. Shot up, and she's going to be fouled. And Bree Franklin will be at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Wish the Vikings would have tried to get into Bree Franklin more this game. That was just really her second attempt there.
And cashing in on the free throw. Good job, Bree, to get in the book.
And Bree's been a pretty good free throw shooter. I know she was pretty good last year at free throws, and that's big. If you get the ball into her and get her to the free throw line, if she can step up and make those.
Too strong off the back iron. Rebounded, though, by Ryan. Off to Carrington. Long two. No. Rebound, Willie for Abilene. Willie quickly up into the front court. On the dribble. Off it goes to Burton. Around to Lilliard. Over to Roth. Now back to Willie. Give and go inside to Hayes and turned over. But the Vikings touched it. It'll stay with Abilene. 3:29. It's a 30-point lead, and we got a running clock here the last 3 minutes. Inside the Lilliard, kick out to Roth, back to Burton. Burton over to Lilliard, looking for Willie in the lane. Turnaround shot, no. Rebound, Franklin. Quickly up to Haxton. Kira with it. Dribble drive, baseline shot, no. But a foul, and Kira will have 2 free throws.
Kira's had some nice takes to the rim tonight. Like to see her do that more often.
Kira makes another 3rd point. All on free throws. Second Kira Haxton free throw after a 5-person substitution. Too strong. Rebound, Abilene. 3 of 6 from the charity stripe is Kira, but the Vikings have 21 points now. But Abilene has 50. But the ball is Meade. Far side wing goes over to Vopat. Vopat at the free throw line. Set shot. No. Rebound. Carrington goes and runs it down quickly up to Bryant, and too strong. Turnover number.
That's 20.
20.
I like the idea by Carrington, maybe a little bit late. The pass just wasn't there.
Good look.
Yeah.
Like the look, but just too strong on the throw. Minute 35 left to go. 50-21. Abilene with the lead and the basketball. Looking around, goes over to Bathurst back around to Libby. Good defense by Ryan. Around to Vopat. Baseline to Libby. Libby to Bathurst. Around to Meade. Meade looked at the shot, didn't trigger. And Meade will get guilty of the travel. 103, 102, 101. 1 minute left to go here in the 4th quarter. Running clock at 30 points. It stays running for the rest of the game. Bryant with it. Out top it goes to Franklin. Dumped down to Carrington. Carrington gets tied up, and a foul, reach-in foul. 2 shots coming up for Carrington. She hit a 3 early, and then a 2 in the 2nd quarter. She's got 5, and she has not scored in the 2nd half. Free throw good by Carrington. (15-14), a game about over, but Carrington makes them both. Good for her. Oh. And a 5-second count by Abilene. And that'll be the ball game. Our final score, Abilene 50, Smoky Valley 23. We'll be back to wrap up this game.